I wanted to come kick it with y'all. I wanted to vlog today, so I figured I'd just pick up the camera and start talking to y'all. I hope y'all had a good day today. Had some stuff on my mind. I was just sitting back reflecting about, my journey as a biker, my journey being on the set. And I've been doing this. I've been riding for 10 years now. Started riding in 2009. It's 2019. And I've been on the set for, I want to say maybe seven or 8 years. And I feel like, I always try to make sure that I listen before I speak. I try to make sure that I respect everybody. And I hear and I listen to everybody's opinion, listen to everybody's options or advice or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But I really feel like all that I've learned, especially with doing the interviews and all that I've watched and observed, I think I'm not at a place where I can speak on everything, but I'm at a place where I can begin to help the next generation as well. So I feel like that's my contribution with Red Line Legends, with y'all, kicking it with y'all and chopping up with y'all like I do with the vlogs and interviews. That's only part of my contribution to the set, to this thing we call the quote unquote the bike life. Because I wanted to grow, I wanted to improve, and I want everybody to succeed out here. I don't want any division. I don't all the stuff that goes on. Like, I'm not for none of that. I want everybody to all prosper. But we all understand how things are. So anyway, I was gonna talk to y'all about stuff that I've learned over the years. One thing that I've learned is you've got to do all you can to protect the Brotherhood. Do all you can to protect your club. If you've got to humble yourself, or you've got to take an L sometimes for the sake of the club, honestly, that's kind of what you got to do. We are living in a generation where people are always like, what have you done for me lately? They forget the times where the club or your brothers were there to help you or bail you out. They forget the times in the moment of weakness and they need y'all, and they need their club brothers, that y'all there. We live in a generation that's a microwave generation, that want things to go their way right now. And sadly, not only here on this set or this biker quote unquote world, we're seeing this. This is happening everywhere, where everybody's like, what have you done for me lately? Like, if you ain't done nothing for me lately, you don't rock with me, you don't support me, you don't F with me, you know what I'm saying? But you got to protect your brotherhood. That even at odds, like, this is what I've learned, because I can only speak from a place that I've experienced. You could be pissed off at your brothers, but you know without a shadow of a doubt that none of your brothers are gonna do anything to let the club down or to see that the club fails. They're not gonna do anything to put the club in jeopardy. No matter if you're at a disagreement, even if y'all mad at each other, you're not gonna do anything to disrupt or try to tear down what's on your back. At the end of the day, in my opinion, so I'm not telling you this is the quote unquote gospel, but in my opinion, nothing's more important than protecting that what's on your back, protecting what that means. So even if I'm at odds with a club brother to the point where we ain't even speaking or we might be ready to fight, we both have an understanding. At the end of the day, regardless of what we got going on, nothing trumps nothing trumps what's on our back and what we're supposed to represent. So being a young guy, I remember thinking that, you know, I would react to everything. I would you know, I would take everything, I don't want to say personal, but I would feel like I would be personally attacked to a degree, to where I would lose sight of the bigger picture. And I mean, everybody goes through it, where they feel like they've been wrong, somebody done did them wrong, and it's the end of the world, you know what I'm saying? And sadly, this culture nowadays, when it reaches that point to where you feel like you've been wrong, people will just get up and leave, you know? I've been there, done that. I'm not gonna cap. Been there, done that. But you reach a place, or you reach a point of maturity to where it's like, all right, we got an issue. And we look around the room, ain't nobody going nowhere, so we're gonna have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta deal with it. There should be no reason why people just pick up and leave. Now, and I'm speaking for myself as well. Anything can be worked out, especially if you are true to what you're saying you're gonna do. That's something that I've learned over the years. And everybody has to reach that point. Everybody has to reach that point eventually. So if you're in a club right now and you have issues with somebody, just go talk to them, yo. Talk to them. I don't understand why all these people want to walk around here like they tough. Like, I don't get that. We said we gonna be bikers. Be a biker. What? Nobody cares about all the extra stuff, all the extra tough guy, that tough guy act. That tough guy act is nothing but an ego and it's pride. And honestly, you just shooting yourself in the foot. Like, at what point do we say that it's bigger than me? This whole thing is bigger than me. When do we say that? After we done fought with our brothers and sisters and we done left the club, or we trying to put somebody out, or we trying to throw somebody under the bus? Like, what are we doing? In my opinion, and I say in my opinion because I constantly have to hear people's opinions or what they think or they want to give their advice. And I very rarely ever say, oh, this is what I think. You know what I'm saying? Because I believe that even a fool seems wise when he keeps his mouth shut. I believe you listen before you speak. It's just, I see all the potential, especially for the black men. Here's one place where we all come together consistently to ride our motorcycles. We get out. We hit up the bike nights. We hit up the parties consistently. And y'all already know our greatest weakness is our damn consistency. Because we not consistent. But you consistently get us out every weekend to come together as black men. Let's really see what's going on. But yet we find ways to create issues. We find ways to create issues, you know what I'm saying? This person did this, or this person did that, or he said this, or he talking to this girl, or he doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, little petty stuff, yo. All I'm going to say is this. we'll just leave it with people who are in clubs. Protect your brothers, protect your brotherhood, protect your club. Understand that every decision that you make can potentially impact the entire group, positively or negatively. This MC, there's no place, this MC life, this bike life, whatever you want to call it, there's no place for your feelings in this stuff. When you start getting into your feelings, you become blinded and you start making poor decisions. Then when you start making poor decisions, then you feel some type of way when people try to correct you. And then when you start feeling some type of way, you become defensive. And as you become defensive, you steady just making more poor decisions. You shoot yourself further and further. You digging yourself in a deeper hole. You dig yourself in such a deeper hole. Then you need the same people you was ready to just, you want to tell off so bad. Then you need them to bail you out. Like, at what point does the cycle stop? I can't tell you what to do because I've made some of these same mistakes. I can't tell y'all what to do. That's not why I'm here. I'm here to inspire people to want to do better. I'm here to inspire people to actually get out and ride to other places, ride to other parts of this country that you never dreamed you would ever see, and create a memory for yourself. I'm here just to inspire you. I'm not here to instruct you or tell you what to do. I'm not big and bad. I ain't the tough guy. I'm just myself. You know what I'm saying? So you can take it for what it is. But if you guys want to get the best out of this experience, out of this life, pride and ego is not the way to go. And I'm quote unquote the nice guy. Oh, he's nice. I know what I'm doing. So I don't know, man. I just want to see everybody win. I want to see everybody be successful. And I see a lot of people tearing or tearing each other down. And y'all be in the same clubs. So one thing that I know and one thing that I've experienced, and I can say that I've made it to the other side. I'm not there yet. I ain't arrived yet. But with this, when it comes to protecting the brotherhood, I know without a shadow of a doubt that no matter what's going on with me or any of my bros, we're going to protect this house. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. Hopefully that helps somebody. Maybe somebody having issues out there with y'all club or whatever, your family or whatever. Protect your family. Don't do nothing that's going to put them in a position to where they got to question you. That sounds kind of bad. But you know what I'm saying? Like, don't even entertain stuff that you know is going or could potentially be an issue for you and your family. Because if something goes left and you need these people, don't put them in a position to where they got to question you, man. Like, just don't even do it. It's not necessary. Because we all say we about the brotherhood, right? We about the brotherhood, and I will protect my brothers with my life. Alright, but y'all do dumb stuff. Dumb stuff to each other. Like, are we just saying this stuff just to say it? Or are we for real about it? Because if we was for real about it, some of the stuff y'all do to each other wouldn't even be happening. But, you know, the good news is tomorrow's a new day. So my advice to anybody that's dealing with stuff or club issues, just talk it out. Go to that person and sincerely or genuinely just talk to them. Be like, yo, I feel some type of way about this. I don't want to fight you. Because we fighting enough already. There's enough stuff in the world we already fighting, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? We already fighting all this stuff. The jobs, government. Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Y'all know the problems that y'all have to try to deal with. This is supposed to be something where we get away from reality, where we're able to relax, where we're able to put our armor down and chill out. And now it's like, this is the place where you got to go in with the armor up. Shouldn't be that way. Y'all fix your stuff. Don't quit. Man, that's crazy. Like, how, especially like with us, like all the stuff that we've been through, yo, we not going nowhere. So if we argue with something, it ain't like we going nowhere. So we might as well just address it. I'm not going nowhere. So my advice to y'all is don't go nowhere. Just fix it. Anything can be fixed. All this little tension stuff where y'all beefing with somebody, it's not even real. There's bigger fish to fry out here. Y'all just gotta refocus y'all energy. Y'all need to refocus y'all energy and get back to work. Get back to the grind. Get back to the goal. But that goes into another conversation of why did you get into this in the first place? Why did you join a set? Why did you join a club? Why did you get into this? Some people got into it because they loved to ride. Some people got into it because they were broken and they wanted to fit in somewhere. Some people got into it because they heard that this is where all the girls are, and then they want that attention. Some people got into this because they was dorks when they was in high school and they didn't want to be relevant now. But to a degree, a lot of people who do that, they're pretending. That's why you get the quote unquote the tough guys or we hard or bro, just be yourself. Be yourself. Anyway, that's just what was on my mind. So let the chips fall where they fall. Hope I made sense for some of y'all. Hopefully I helped somebody. And don't give up. Y'all just gotta talk. Whoever it is you got a problem with, just be like, look, man, you already know what it is. I'm gonna help you. Let me help you. Let me help you right now. Just go to the person. Be like, look, we already know what it is. We already know I'm feeling some type of way. I already know you feeling some type of way. But I love what I do. And I'm not gonna question that you don't love what you do. But let's get on the same page. How can we make this right? Go in, not with the, well, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna show him I'm hard. I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind. Just be like, yo, how can we make this right? How can we bring this together? And I promise you, you'll see a difference. Don't come in with your guard up trying to swing verbally or swing physically. You know, some of y'all crazy. But make an effort to make things right with your people. Don't leave them. Because that ain't, if y'all was in it for the right reason, you wouldn't leave them. I'm talking to myself included. I believe everything happens for a reason. It's one of the best things happened in my life. Ever. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, it's neither here nor there. Make it right. Peace.